Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Greenshift's map block in WordPress. This is a mini-series on Greenshift's blocks. So to get started, let's open up a brand new blank page so we can focus just on the map block. So there's a couple ways you can do this. If you just logged in from the back end, then you're going to end up on our dashboard here. All you have to do is go on your left-hand sidebar, hover over Pages, and click on Add New Page. Alternatively, if you're logged in already, you'll have this toolbar on your website. Hover over New and hover down to Page and click on that. That will make you a brand new blank page and take us to the WordPress block editor. Okay, so here we are. Just some housekeeping before we begin. If this right-hand sidebar doesn't appear, just make sure to click on this button here beside the Publish button. It's called Settings, and this is where we will configure the block. Next, let's go ahead and give our page a title just to keep things organized. Let's call this Map Block Test. Okay, and now to finally actually add the block, there's this blue button here with the plus icon. It's called the block inserter. Click on that. We can either search for map on here, or we can scroll down to where it says Greenshift Elements, and we can look for the map. As you can see, map isn't on here. So let's scroll down a bit further and you'll see we have extra elements. And then this G over here is the Greenshift logo. And you can see map. So let's go ahead and drag and drop that over here. And now we have a map. So let's take a look at how to configure this. So let's go ahead and click on this X icon over here just to give us a bit more space. We have a few options here. We can change the spacing, we can change the centering of it, but I don't think it makes much of a difference here. Okay, and if we look at this on our options over here in the right-hand sidebar, we have a few settings. So we can either use the Google Maps, but we have to add the Google Map API in the Greenshift settings. Alternatively, it defaults to OpenStreet. Now we can change the width of how this looks like on desktop, tablet, and mobile, right? So if you want it to be smaller on mobile, maybe 50%, well, we can do that. Let's just revert it to 100%. And then for the height, it's the same as well. We can make it much taller or much narrower, much shorter actually. So we can make 300, and it gives us, we could use this as like a cover image or something. We can also change our default zoom level. So this is how it looks like when we first log into the site. So if we wanted to show our users where we're located in general, or if our business or site was really a local one, then we could, over here, yes. We can zoom it in a bit. Reading is over there. Okay, we can zoom it in a bit just so that our users can see where we are. Okay, so let's zoom out a bit, and okay, that's fine. And we can also next change where our default position is. So the default position is here. We can have another marker called marker 2. Let's call this what's a funny place in the UK? Okay, I thought of one. Slough. I actually don't know how to pronounce that. So we'll call this marker 2. And then we can also use a custom icon. So let's say what shall we use? Just a random one, I guess. Maybe this. No, or maybe this one. Okay, home icon. All right, so we can also change our icon color. We can make it red. We can make it deep blue, like light blue. We can make it bigger as well. We can save the location, and we have our markers over here. So if you zoom out, you can see this one over here. So we have our waypoints, and we can put whatever we wanted to. Okay. And then next, we can change our background options. We can enable an image mask over this. But we'd have to add a background image, which would be something from our library. So let's wait for this to load up. Let's probably go ahead and just use one of our logos over here. If we could, I don't think it's going to appear because we don't have any options over here. Yeah, that's not going to work. So let's go ahead and change up the spacing, and let's pad this out on the inside. There we go. Now you can see it. Let's, if you wanted it to show that way, all right. You can also change the margin. So this only works if we put some padding to show the background. Or we can remove the background if we wanted to. And all right, we can reset this and then change the background color to this. How's that? Okay, and our house isn't over and slow. Okay, and then we're happy with our block spacing. Let's go ahead and add a border to it. We can change the border just like everything else. Okay, and we can change the radius, 50 pixels, make it round. And then now we can also add a shadow over it. And when we hover over it, okay, also change it to be the inner one. All right, we can also change the colors and so on, but that's up to you. Now we have our animations over here, so we can do that. We can, all right. And we also change the timing. Everything else is a trigger anchor. Advanced animations are an add-on. CSS transform options. Positioning on the website. If we have other elements over here, we can make it responsive by removing it or hiding it on our different devices and additional CSS classes. So let's go ahead and click on Publish and take a look at how it looks like on our live site. Okay, with that done loading, let's go ahead and click on View Page over here and see how it looks like on the live site. So we have our animation and we have our really cool map block from Greenshift on WordPress. So if you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, as it really helps us out with YouTube algorithm. Show this kind of video to other nerds like us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.